Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about Postmates in New York City. I've been doing it for a few weeks now since I moved here. At first I was a little scared. I was like, not scared, but because of traffic and the parking, I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to deal with that. Because when I was in LA and I did Postmates, it was good. Like, I made a lot and it turned out to be okay, but like, even the traffic out there, it was kind of a headache, and parking out there was just, that was really stressful. So I was like, if it's bad out there in New York City, it's got to be even worse. But honestly, it's not that bad, because in New York City, like, a lot of people, it's normal to park somewhere illegally and put your blinkers, and it'll be okay. Especially if it's later in the day, there's less traffic. Like during the day when it's really busy, it's a little bit harder. But it actually slows down a lot at night. Maybe not so much like a Saturday night, but during the week it's not so bad. So I was like, you know what? I was struggling a little bit with Uber in different parts of New York outside of the city. I didn't try Uber Eats in the city, but I tried some cities and towns outside of Manhattan, and I just wasn't having much luck. So I took a break from that, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to do Postmates in Manhattan and pray for the best. And actually, it hasn't been that bad. It's super, super busy, especially Friday through Sunday. I mean, lunch rush and nighttime back to back to back deliveries, like non-stop. And that's good. That's what you want. So you're not, sitting around waiting for more deliveries to come in. Yeah, and honestly, yeah, you move a little bit slower because of the traffic, but it's really not that bad. Parking, I personally haven't had to pay or anything, and I'm not going to park somewhere where I have to pay while I'm working. So usually I'm able to find somewhere where I can just put the blinkers and go in. And usually it's not that far. I usually look out. And even when I'm delivering too, like when I go to drop off the food, I've been doing okay. I've been finding spots close to the apartment. Again, put the blinkers. You go in, and you come back to the car and you pray you don't have a ticket, and pray that the car is still there too. So that's my luck with Postmates so far. As far as money goes, I don't, because I've been doing Uber Eats, but I've been doing it back in Stamford, Connecticut, which is about 45 minutes away from Manhattan. So when I don't want to deal with the city, I just drive over to Stamford, which that's actually going really well. So I'm going to make a separate video about that. But I do that sometimes. So like, I haven't been doing Postmates every day, so I can't really say how much I'm making in a week or like a month, but I'll probably do an update and update you guys on that. But as far as daily, depending on how long I work, I make 50 to 100 a day. If I do a few hours, it's more like 50. If I can dedicate more time, it's usually closer to 100. It also depends too. Some days are more generous with tips than others. So if I do good with tips, then I'll make more. But that's something you can't really predict. Not everyone tips. Some people tip less, some people tip more. Yeah, and Postmates, they do bonuses too, which I didn't realize they do that many bonuses. So like they had one, it was like do 65 deliveries over the weekend and you get, I think, an extra $250, which is good, but in Manhattan, that's tough. That's tough with the traffic to do a lot in a short amount of time. It's tough. So I haven't been able to make one of those bonuses, but they do like at certain times they'll do an extra $2 or $3 per delivery. So you get, your set amount, and then they add extra, but they add it after. So they pay you for that separately. So you might not see it right away, but it is there. They send out the emails and the notifications, so you'll know when that's going on, because it's not all the time, but they do it a lot, especially on weekends, I notice. So far so good. I have been enjoying it. If you're in the area and you want to try it out, I would definitely recommend it. So Postmates right now is actually doing a really awesome referral bonus. I'm kind of jealous because when I signed up, I didn't have this opportunity. But if you use my code, which I'm going to put it below, and this is for new users, and it's only for New York City, unfortunately. They may be doing it in other cities, but this particular bonus is for New York City drivers. So basically, you sign up, you use the code, if you complete 45 deliveries in 30 days, and that has to be 30 days within you signing up and creating your account, they will make sure that you make at least $1,000 in those 30 days. So whatever you make, they're gonna adjust it so it's at least $1,000. So if you make, 45 deliveries, you should make more than $200, but let's say you make 500, they're gonna give you another 500 to make sure you make at least 1,000. So it's a really good deal. I would definitely jump on it. So again, just you sign up, you use the code below, and you're good to go. And all you have to do is 45 deliveries. That's totally doable. You could probably even do that in 2 weeks, or maybe even a week, depending on how busy it is and how much time you have to dedicate to it. So it's definitely within reach. They've run some specials before. I'm like, oh, that's such a good bonus, but I don't know if I can do it. This is something that's definitely doable, and if it's something you've been wanting to try, this is a great time to try it out. So I would definitely try and hop on that. So I hope this helps you guys out. For those of you who have been following me, you saw my Postmates in LA video. So it's pretty cool to do it out there and then do it in New York City. Those are 2 major cities for Postmates, so I'm glad that I was able to experience both. But let me know how it goes for you guys. I hope you guys can take advantage of the referral bonus, because that's awesome. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.